Hello everyone and welcome to the K-Goat Gaming channel again. The title in the video is pretty catchy, huh? Well, reason I did that is I wanted to do a video showing you guys how easy it actually is to grind out money in GTA, but I wanted to do it even on the worst nights. So this is just going to be a short video showing you how easily you can make nearly $1 million even when you're not really trying and when luck doesn't really go all the way your way. So a usual night for me is I run 4 sell missions when I play and then maybe a follow-up bunker sale if I've accumulated enough stock. What I typically do is I come home from work or wherever, I load up GTA and I go AFK while I do other things. In a few hours I come back and usually run these 4 sales missions and make around 1.3 million. I have a nice little system set up where I run a bunker mission first, which usually makes around 300k or so. Then I go to my meth lab in the middle of the map, I run that mission and make another 300k or so. The last sell on that mission usually puts me very close to my coke lockup in the city. So I run a coke sale which usually earns me about 380 to 400,000 or so. The last sell on that mission usually leaves me very close to my weed farm. So then I run my weed sale, which is usually around 250,000-ish. And then I go back to the bunker and run another mission if there's enough stock, which usually nets me around 150,000 extra, giving me a grand total of about 1.3 to 1.5 million-ish. Those missions usually take me about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes to complete total. I do them all in solo public sessions and just check periodically to make sure that nobody's snuck into the session, so they're generally pretty stress-free. It honestly doesn't seem like much work to me, and the payoff is that I always have plenty of money to buy whatever I want in GTA. But for this video, I figured I'd show you guys a quote-unquote off night. What happened here is I came home from dinner, I loaded up GTA, took about an hour nap, watched some videos, and did a few things around the house while I was AFK. I didn't really feel like playing GTA too much, so I figured I'd just go ahead and run the sales missions, even though the product would be lower than normal. Now typically the missions are pretty easy. The only really annoying missions for the MC businesses are the postal missions and the garbage hauler missions. Depending on those missions, I'll usually go ahead and just find a new session. I might lose a little product, but then I get to run an easier mission. On this night, I was really lazy, so when I got the postal mission, I went ahead and did it. I also went ahead and did the garbage mission. Basically, all the missions during this sessions were longer missions, and so they were pretty annoying, and the payouts were certainly less profitable than on most nights. I also had to defend one of my businesses, which was pretty annoying. And all told, I was on for an hour and a half of just really boring stuff. But since I went ahead and recorded, and since YouTube videos are usually always showing the best stuff and making the claims of, this how easy this is, I figured that I'd show you guys the worst, so everyone can see you can still make good money with MC business and bunker sales, even on your worst nights. In the end here, I still made right around 900,000 give or take. On the flip side, on the next night, I went ahead and played online for a couple of hours with my daughter's fiance. I went AFK for a couple of hours after that, and then I ran my missions. I did 2 bunker sales, 1 coke sale, 1 meth sale, and 1 weed sale, and I made around 1.6 million in about an hour and 15 minutes. I only had 1 longer mission, but it was the delivering the 4 bikes mission, which I really don't mind, so it was a pretty stressless night. So in 2 days, I grinded for less than 3 hours and made about $2.5 million. That's really not too shabby at all. I want to stress to you guys, though, that I have my businesses set up in such a way that it's pretty efficient to run these sales missions. My meth lab is right in the Sonora Desert, right by my bunker. I run a bunker mission, I hightail it back to the meth lab, I run that mission, which puts me right back by my coke lockup. I run that mission, which puts me right by my weed farm, and then I run the weed mission, which puts me back in the city. From there I can get snacks, buy cars, upgrade cars, do CEO work, whatever. Then I just head back to the bunker, I run another mission if there's enough product to make it worth my time, and then I sign off, or I can just do whatever I want. With the oppressor or using the buzzard, it's super easy to grind these missions out, and again, they usually take me only an hour to an hour and 15 minutes tops. The biggest thing is making sure they're done in solo public sessions. Now I know that it's a lot more profitable to run these missions in public sessions because you get some pretty good bonuses for other people being in the actual session, but I generally run my stuff solo. So the annoyance, the stress, and the possibility, if not the likelihood, of either losing my product or having to really quickly find a new session and deal with all of that annoyance, it just isn't worth it to me. I'm totally fine with making $1 million to $1.5 million most times I play. My account is almost always over 15 or 20 million, and I buy a lot of stuff, you guys. There's really not much I have left in the game to buy that I'm all that interested in. I have supercars, sports cars, all my favorite aircraft, all my favorite weapons, all the research done, an office, an apartment, a high-end house with a pool, a hangar, all that stuff. And remember, I just started this game 3 months ago. I would not be able to do this if I didn't have an efficient way to make money. And so I came up with this system, and it works really well for me. I wanted to share it with you guys. I know for veteran players this isn't anything really groundbreaking, but for newer players and just anyone in general who struggles making money, I think it's the type of system that someone could easily set up for themselves and minimize their grinding time, which will help them to have more time to just have fun. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon.